Okay, right. Hi everybody, apologies about that. That was a real shame, wasn't it? The very last one, and we seem to be struggling with technology. Hopefully you can all cut down and shut down where you were, and you can come and join me on this new one, which I'm live on at the moment. No. It's just not refreshing. Yeah. Can you get through to everybody else or not? I shouldn't have ended it.
You can't do anything about it now. Cases can't see it.
New one. Fine. Oh, yay! Fantastic. Okay, people are coming back to me. Yeah. There we go. That's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Thank you.
I've still got some people here.
We'll send them over to the other.
Send them over. Ask them to end.
So you basically need to
right. Sorry, we just need the other 27 to catch up with you. So I'm sorry about that. Hopefully the gremlins won't come back again. I've got a list of the numbers, so we don't need to start the game completely from scratch. Thank you for getting back in. Lovely. The numbers going back up again. So, yay. Thank you, Nadia. Actually, I am now going to hit the gin and tonic. It has to be said after that little hiccup. And hopefully it will be the only... Oh, thank goodness for that. So we've got... yeah. Oh, woo.
Yeah, Katie's back on.
Good. Super duper. Right. Sorry.
I'm still on the old one at the moment. So,
yeah, it's all, yeah. Susan, I love the emoji. That is just how I'm feeling. But for those of you that missed, just watching somebody have their drink. So there we go. Oh, Kev says I'm still frozen.
There.
Bit clunky. Oh no. I can't believe this. This is such a shame after having 2 smooth runs. But things are proving to be quite so traumatic.
Back on it, it's fine.
So they are, but
yeah, it's just slowly.
Some people are still frozen, unfortunately.
Yeah, but they need to come to the new video.
So I think what we may have to do, I'm afraid, is once we've got most people there, is we will carry on. If you freeze again, I am really, really sorry. Hopefully you can join back in to the next games a bit later on. Yeah. So
I think you should, if people are having struggle freezing, Dad's going to write them in the chat.
Okay.
So they'll see this in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, right. So we've the tech team have come up with a solution. So Dad Barry, in fact, is going to write the numbers in the chat as they get called out. And therefore you should still be able to scroll back and find them if you miss out. So yeah, we're definitely, those numbers are all building back up again, which is brilliant. We're happy to go. Okay, right, okie dokie. So apologies to those new YouTubers. We had called, I think you got 3 numbers. So these have already gone. You should have already crossed off 21, 77 and 15. Okay, followed by, I did 2, which I think people missed, and that was the number 14, 14, and 6767. Right, so I think we are up to date now with those 5 numbers. Okay. Will say to the tech team, I'm not getting any of your messages up on my screen, by the way.
I think you just switched over.
Okay, that's fine. Oh. Right, so new number, eyes down, fingers crossed. Everybody cross fingers, cross everything that we get through to this, to the end of this birthday bush bingo. 3 and 6, 36. 1 and 2, the number 12. 2 and 3, 23. Now, do remember that you're actually going for a line. So that's 5 numbers in a line, anywhere on your first sheet. 8 and 2, 82. And it's Heinz variety 57, 5 and 7. Followed by 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 1, 41. On its own, the number 4. 4 and 6, 46. On its own, the number 6. 6 and 2, 62. There seems to be an awful lot of 6s coming out now. 7 and 1, 71. At 5-0, bullseye.
We're going to bingo. Buzz, buzz.
Oh,
Bingo.
there we
Kev.
go. Right, well done, Kev. I'm not quite
17.
sure who in your household called bingo. So, oh, and it was actually done in 17 numbers. And we've got a joint prize winners there. And that's Henry and Holly. Okay, you've both won the prediction for Game 1's extra prizes. And well done to Kev for winning the line down in Game 1. Brilliant. Okay, we seem to whiz to that one. I think that was because we had that bit of delay in the middle. So we will move swiftly on to Full House for Game 1. So that's all 15 numbers in one of the blocks. That's what you're aiming for now. Okay, right. So, well done, Holly. I'm glad you're pleased. Next number, 7 and 4, 74. 2 and 8, 28. 6 and 9, 69. Oh, and Henry looks excited about his prize as well. That's good. 7 and 5, 75. 3 and 8, 38. 7-0, 70. Life begins at 40, 40. Actually, when you're playing bingo, I don't think it matters how old you are, actually. On its own, the number 7. Or some would say, lucky. A lucky number. Look, I tell you, look, Barry's trying to earn brownie points tonight. 30. I'm surprised he's got time to type any extra, actually. Keep working him hard here. All the 4s, 44. On its own, the number 3. And here it comes. 2 little ducks, 22. Whack, 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 whack. Sorry, I know some of you will be falling about the place laughing, but you know, you would miss it if I didn't quack at bingo now, wouldn't you just? Thank you, Katie. See, look, you know, at least I'm there we go. Right, I'm completely too busy reading the live chat. I've forgotten what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be calling numbers. 8 and 4, 84. 5 and 1, 51. 8-0, 80. 8 and 5, 85. On its own, the number 1. 5 and 9, 59. Oh, 5 and 8, 58. 2 fat ladies, 88. At which point I say hi to my friend Maz, but please don't worry, it's not an insult. 4 and 5, 45. 5 and 6, 56. 1 and 7, 17. Now, I would imagine in looking at my board, there's a few of you out there might be looking at maybe 2 more numbers to complete that full house. Maybe, we will have to see. 6 and 5, 65. Tension's not building just yet, but I think it's starting to get close. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 4, 64. 3 and 4, 34. All the 6s, 66. 1 and 9, 19. 6, 0, 60. 6 and 8, 68. 2, 0, 20. 3 and 9, 39. All the 3s, 33. On its own, the number 5. On its own, the number 8. That's that one very lonely fat lady. 4 and 2, 42. Now, I think there's going to be a few of you sat there just waiting for that one last magic number, I think. Not sure who's going to get that one. 3 and 5, 35. 5 and 4, 54. 8 and 1, 81. And that is a fat lady with her walking stick. 2 and 7, 27. Now remember, you can shout bingo as loud as you like at the screen, but unfortunately I can't hear. You might scare your neighbours. 8 and 3, 83. But if it makes you feel good shouting bingo, please do. 5 and 2, 52. 7 and 8, 78. 8 and 6, 86. 8 and 7, 87. Definitely getting close. Definitely getting close. The tension in this household around the dining table. 2 and 6, 26. Somebody out there. 7 and 2, 72. There is very much a tension building. Especially a birthday party, isn't it? 1 and 8, 18. 2 and 4, 24. Now it's time for you to do some work because it's legs 11. So I'm afraid you'll have to whistle. Do your wolf whistles because that's something I can't do. I'm not very good at those whatsoever. That was 11, legs
Bingo!
11. So I don't know whether Barry's just shouting bingo because he feels like it or whether somebody has actually called bingo. Susan, lovely, thank you. Oh dear, I think maybe Barry does work better with a buzzer than actually shouting bingo. I should have explained to those people who are new to this, there is a time delay between my live chat and everybody else's live chat. So, which is why we need to have several games running at the same time. So well done, Susan. Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations on your full house win. That is absolutely brilliant. We don't ask anybody to have you. We might have to open a window soon because of the tension building up here. We don't ask people to call in all their numbers like you would do in a proper bingo game because we absolutely trust you because we don't have any cheaters, animal theme joke in this game. Okay, so I'm just going to put all the numbers back in the bowl. Quick show, it is the usual animal print bowl. and I've actually left a couple behind. That really would have been cheating, wouldn't it? Okay, so, right, you need to throw that piece of paper in the recycling bin, being environmentally friendly. You need to find your second set of cards. Okay, and we are going to go back to playing game 2. We're going to go back to playing for one line and 5 numbers anywhere on your sheet. So you've got 9 chances on that one. So new sheet of paper, eyes down, tech team, look ready. Okay, it's just a little bit stressed, but there we go. I definitely think I have more fun on this side of the camera. And we're starting with the Heinz variety, 57. Oh, followed by 56. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 2, 62. 5 and 4, 54. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 2, 72. We definitely need some lower numbers, don't we? 7 and 8, 78. Let's give the little discs a good old shake, little rattle. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 4, 64. 3 and 5, 35. Sweet 16, 1, 6. 7 and 1, 71. 6 and 8, 68. 8 and 7, 87. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 9, 69. 4 and 5, 45. Bullseye, the number 50, 50. 6 and 1, 61. Okay, I'm not sure whether you are picking up that sound. That was Barry's attempt at a buzzer. I think during our break in a moment, I think we are going to go and get the buzzer back. So congratulations, Kay. Your first time out playing bingo online, and look, you've won the prize for the line in game 2. That's brilliant. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Now then, on to the extra prize for game 2. All right, now you do need to concentrate for this one, so I hope you're all paying attention. We're now going to play for just 2 lines. Okay, we're not doing the full house yet, it's 2 lines. So your 2 lines need to be in the same set. Okay, but they can be apart. They don't have to be next to each other, but they do have to be in the same block. Okay. Oh, Kev, do not encourage Barry, please, honestly. So anyway, otherwise we won't be concentrating. You need to concentrate for this bit, everybody. 2 lines, but in the same box. But they can be either next to each other or apart. Okay. Hopefully I haven't completely confused you. So this is the extra prize for game 2. So carrying on then, 2 lines. So that's 10 numbers you're going to cross off in that one box. Okay, and we start back out with 7 and 3, 73. It is the date of my birthday. It's 1 and 5, 15th. It is the 15th today. 2 and 5, 25. On its own, the number 1. 8 and 4, 84. Key of the door, it's 21. 2 and 1. Followed by coming of age, 1 and 8, 18. Time for you to put some work in. It's legs 11. So off you go with your wolf whistles, everybody. Followed by all the 4s, 44. 4 and 2, 42. 8 and 9, 89. 3 and 1, 31. 8, 0, 80. 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 4, 24. Now, we don't normally play for 2 lines, so I'm not quite sure what level the tension should be out at this point, whether we should be getting close or, in fact, whether we're quite a way away. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 7, 37. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 5, 85. 1 and 7, 17. For those people that are really used to bingo, I do appreciate I'm not calling out all the lovely quirky names for all the numbers. I can only do the ones that I remember. All the 3s, 33. There could be a little bit of tension building now, looking at my board, which is beginning to fill up. 1 and 4, 14. 4 and 1, 41. I just thought we might have had a bingo there. We do. We do. Okay. Went from 1 line to 2 lines, 2 prizes, once on top of each other. There we go. Well done, Kay. This is what happens when you're a newbie. Okay, so we're going to now move on to a full house. So I'm guessing some of this might come, I think, quite quickly now, because some of you could only be waiting for 2 or 3 numbers on your full house, because we want to fill up your cards with 15 numbers. So, oh, Barry, really? No, it's Kay's skill on the bingo board, isn't it, Kay? So we're going to start back for that full house for game 2 with Boris's Den, number 10. Oh, Jane, I am sorry. Oops. And it's one fat lady on her own, the number 8. Three and 4, 34. 'All the 6s, clickety-click, 66. 3 and 9, 39. No, Kay, please don't. It's fine. But this is the beauty of YouTube. You see, nobody can see you. They don't know who you are. They only know your name. You see, so it's all right. All the 7s, 77. 5 and 9, 59. On its own, the number 4. Just think, it's the one time you get to play bingo and you can be in your pajamas, you can have not brushed your hair. It really doesn't matter as long as you're having fun. 2, 0, 20. And to add to that, you've made my birthday by joining me here this evening. So there we are. That's even better. 2 and 8, 28. 3, 0, 30. On its own, the number 9. Do have to be a bit careful when I'm looking at my 9s and my 6s. Make sure we don't get muddled up. That really wouldn't work. And of course, I'm just going to go whack, 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 whack. It's obviously number 22. 2 and 2. So I have to pause there for all the people that are busy laughing and aren't concentrating on the numbers before we move on to the next one. It's all the 5s, 55. And now we have a full dozen, the number 12. 1 and 2.
Oh,
12.
Bingo.
Oh, Susan. There are some lucky cards out there tonight, isn't it? So that's another full house on a different set of cards. There we go. Well done. Well done to Susan for winning another full house. So I'm sort of losing track now, but that's game 1 and game 2, isn't it? So in which case I am letting you get up now, stretch your legs, have a bit of a break. There isn't a talk particularly from me this evening because if you really want to find out what I'm passionate about, just in case you're not sure, do pop into both the past bingo videos, 29 minutes, and you'll have my little blurb about Davy Shepherd Wildlife Foundation and Game Rangers International. There are, of course, 2 other videos on my channel, which explains a little bit more about the sort of things I do. So I'm really sorry, Jane. I'm glad you've got a line, but that's not going to work for this game. So Jane's going for Pims. I just thought I'd show you, because I did see you don't have a birthday party without alcohol and cakes. So clearly I showed you my pangolin glass with my gin, which I needed earlier. So we had little cupcakes today for my birthday. With little pink paw prints. I'm not about to eat that because I don't think that would look very good on a YouTube channel. But I did want to share with you my birthday cake, which hopefully will survive a little bit of a tipping up over here and hasn't yet been cut. I'm hoping, if I'm very, very careful and tip him up, you can see. I'm just going to hold his feet. Is he there? I think he's there. There we are. This is my birthday cake this year. We actually haven't, so we haven't obviously cut into him. We haven't tasted him, but I did actually quite enjoy making him. So there we go. So there's my birthday cake, which I did say some of you needed to just tune in on to see. Actually, it'd be a bit of a shame to cut him, really. So I'm not quite sure. So at least he looks very much like. Hopefully an elephant, in case you weren't sure. But there he is. So I've still got my Diet Coke glass because that wouldn't have been a bingo game without it. But equally so, another quick gin drink, I think. So please ignore Barry's comments. Oh, in fact, and fair enough, he was slaving away a little bit when it came to putting the dishes in the dishwasher, which was, a very useful thing to do because I can't say I'm a tidy cook in the kitchen. But I do think there's a bit of a mates appreciation society going on there, actually, guys. I don't know that having Barry on the tech team is a good idea. Here's a vote for you, just while we wait for everybody to come back to start game 3, while I put the counters in the bowl, is do we think we should let Barry have his buzzer back for the bingo games? What do we think? So what do we think? So you can send in your votes on that one. Do we let him have his buzzer back, or do we make do with what we've got? I don't know. So, and don't forget, you do need to stay to the end. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I can't very well go, can I? Because otherwise there'll be this blank nothing in the middle. So I'll have to send Barry off to the study. So honestly, go on then, Barry. Go and find the buzzer.
I looked.
It's there. Charlotte's going to go in and help. So the tech team might be good at tech things, but less things that are on the end of their nose. It wasn't far, was it? No. So it wasn't very far. Okay, it's back, everybody. The buzzer is back. I guess we need to Barry the buzzer, maybe that would be. Oh, so Theo, you're on my side. I can't believe it. I thought you'd be much more inclined to be on Barry's side on that one. So yeah, hashtag buzzer for Barry. Excellent. I can see this. We're starting a new YouTube channel at this rate. The buzzer for Barry. So what am I going for? Oh, dearie me! I've really got to stop drinking gin. That's all I can say during. That's only 3 sips as well. I keep leaving the numbers behind. Right then. Okay, this is the only problem now. Yeah. Okay. So Charlotte is vaguely under control. So, oh, thank you, Joe. See, Joe said if it sounds, she knew it sounded like that, then you wouldn't be allowed it. Right. So hopefully everybody is back. Oh, in trouble with Lisa now. That'll never do. She'll never let us go back to Zambia otherwise. That won't be on, will it? And is Granny having a quick snooze there, James? Because we don't want to wake her up either. So I think we should all be back from our stretching of legs, grabbing of drinks, and anything else. Game 3. It's for line. First 5 numbers then crossed off. We're playing for 1 line. Okay, and 2 and 9. So eyes down, we're off again. 2 and 9, 29. All the 3s, 33. Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad. I'll come back and stay with you. 2 and 8, 28. If anybody is having problems with connecting with us on live chat, then please remember you've all got my mobile number. So Charlotte's on my phone. So WhatsApp me, message me from Facebook. So I can't always respond from this end on my computer because I would hate anything too technical to go wrong like the last time. So next number, 6 and 8, 68. Bullseye, 5050. I think that one has been out every time so far this evening. So hopefully many of you have crossed that one off. 4 and 9, 49. 3 and 1, 31. This could be a way of picking your lottery numbers, couldn't it? So if any of you use my bingo games to pick your lottery numbers, I'd like a bit of a share when you win those millions. 6 and 7, 67. 6 and 5, 65. 'This one's come out early. Whack, 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 whack. All the 2s, 22. But then at least if it's out, then not quite so much quacking after that. 6 and 2, 62. 5 and 8, 58. 3, 0, 30. 4 and 3, 43. Key of the door, it's 21, 2 and 1. 2 and 3, 23. Number 90. 6 and 1, 61. 7 and 1, 71. 2 and 5, 25. 8 and 2, 82. Now remember we're playing for 1 line, which is 5 of those numbers in a line somewhere on your board. So we're probably edging towards needing a couple. 7 and 3, 73. Knock at the door, all the 4s, 44. 8 and 6, 86. On its own, the number 1. 2 and 4, 24. Okay. Oh. Excellent. I don't know, Will, we've got a bongo. I'm not sure whether I'm allowing that one. So, and if you could let us know if that's 2 bingos in the same house, which would be quite amazing, actually. But those mathematicians out there will know all about possibilities and probabilities and things. So I think we've got 3 winners. So Caroline, okay, lovely. Super. So Caroline and David, I think it's got 2 winners on that one line, which was absolutely brilliant. And so in which case we will then move on to the full house, which is actually obviously 2 prizes going here. Not only is it the full house, so 15 numbers in one of those blocks, but also the closest prediction as to how many numbers will be called before the full house gets bingoed. I also need to remind you as well to hold on at the end after game 4, because although this wasn't a fundraiser exactly, there is actually a total that I would like to share with you at the end of the evening. So please stay on just for a couple of minutes, or in fact seconds, at the end of game 4. But we're on game 3. We're going for a full house, and we are also going to see who's closest with their predictions. Okay. So, right, so next number back on is 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 6, 76. 5 and 9, 59. 3 and 7, 37. 4 and 7, 47. 6 and 9, 69. 3 and 9, 39. Sweet 16, 1, 6. 3 and 8, 38. 4 and 6, 46. On its own, the number 3. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 5, 85. 1 little duck, whack, the number 2. 4 and 2, 42. On its own, the number 4. 5 and 3, 53. Remember, this is a full house. 15 numbers you're looking for. 3 and 6, 36. 7, 0, 70. 5 and 4, 54. I expect most of you out there can't actually remember what your predictions were for a full house. So, so hopefully most of you haven't worked out that actually we've already gone past your predictions. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 7, 27. 2, 0, 20. On its own, the number 9. 8, 0, 80. And that lonely fat lady again on her own, the number 8. 3 and 4, 34. Okay, now I feel that tension is probably starting to build. I feel that we must be getting some cards out there with only 1 or 2 numbers waiting. We've now got a full dozen, the number 12, 1 and 2. All the 5s, 55. 8 and 4, 84. 3 and 2, 32. 7 and 2, 72. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 8, 78. That was a bit of a pause there. I was almost on that next number. We have a full house. I'm looking to see Liz. Congratulations. Definitely an evening for new beginners. So let me find out then, how many did it take? Is that exactly right? So there were 61 numbers drawn. And the winner of that prediction is Jenny from GRI. So Liz from GRI won a full house of bingo, and Jenny guessed it right. They don't live anywhere near each other, so there's definitely no cheating going on in that game. So well done to Liz for her bingo. Well done, Jenny, for a very good prediction. And so we will move on to the last game of the evening. I do apologise for our earlier hiccup, losing the technical whizzes there that meant that YouTube needed to be switched off and started up again. So I am sorry that we lost. I think we may have lost a few people en route, but thank you for all of you that kept with us and came back on again. That's much appreciated. Definitely a birthday to remember for me, I can say that. But I promise I won't make you do it every year on the 15th to celebrate my birthday. Right, so last game, and we're playing for the first line. So just one line, 5 numbers, eyes down, game 4, off we go. Still more prizes to win. And we start with a 3 and an 8, 38. 2 and 3, 23. 'Bullseye, number 50. 8 and 1, 81. That's the fat lady with her walking stick. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 4, 54. 8, 0, 80. 1 and 7, 17. 3 and 6, 36. I can actually feel the concentration going on this evening. I can see some people are frowning, wishing very hard that their numbers are coming up. 2 and 4, 24. 2 and 7, 27. I can also get the sense that there's some people sat there thinking, thank goodness this is the last one as well. 6 and 5, 65. But it's all right, you don't have to admit which camp you're coming into. 5 and 9, 59. 3 and 4, 34. 1 and 9, 19. Sweet, 16, 1, 6. 2, 0, 20. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 6, 86. On its own, the number 6. 6, 0, 60. Followed by 6 and 1, 61. 3, 5, 35. 8 and 3, 83. I think maybe Barry's tension is because he's working harder than I am this evening with all the typing. I don't think it's not tense yet. A few more numbers to go yet. 3, 0, 30. 4 and 7, 47. 2 and 6, 26. On its own, the number 9. 7 and 6, 76. 4 and 5, 45. Top of the shop, number 90. Okay, now I feel like we should be getting a bit of tension here. That's what I reckon. Okie dokie. So it's always good if you waffle. Ah, well done. Well done to Claire. Claire's over in Bristol for winning the. Oh, I've got another bingo coming through. 2 bingos. And Liz again. Oh my goodness me. Lots of prizes going out this evening. That's fantastic. Well done to Claire in Bristol and Liz somewhere on the south coast, I believe, at the moment. Oh, sorry, it's Claire's mum, Vanessa. Right, super. Okay, I will make sure that Vanessa, you get your prize. And thank you very much for joining us and playing. Because actually it's yours and Derek's first time as well this evening. So I should have said good evening to you earlier as well, but I'm glad you won a prize. Now then, time to concentrate again because the extra prize in game 4 is in fact back to 2 lines. So you're looking for 2 lines this time, 10 numbers, but they do have to be in the same block. The lines don't have to be next to each other, but they do have to be in the same block. Okay, so eyes down for 2 lines and an extra prize. 6 and 9, 69. Today's date, 1/5/15. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 2, 32. It's the garden gate, the number 8. Although actually it is one lonely fat lady too. 7 and 4, 74. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 9, 89. Life begins at 40, 40. 5, 3, 53. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 2, 62. 7 and 3, 73. For the last time, whack, 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 whack. It's 22, it's the 2 little ducks. I think that one came out on every board, which was really good. Gave me a whole evening of quackers. And 1 and 4, 14. Okay, now then, I think for 2 lines we might be getting close. 2 and 9, 29. 3 and 7, 37. All the 4s, 44. 5 and 1, 51. 4 and 9, 49. 4 and 1, 41. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 1, 71. Boris's Den, number 10. Okay. Do think there's tension mounting here. And it's a full dozen, the number 12. 1, 2, 12. Indeedy. Tracy. Brilliant. Lovely. And no, just Tracy. Oh, I think it's just Tracy. Congratulations on 2 lines. The extra prize for the final game goes to Tracy for 2 lines. Okay, so we are nearing the end of this evening. So we are playing for the last full house of the birthday bush bingo. And then just give me a couple of seconds at the end just to give you the total and to say some thank yous this evening. And the next number out is the Heinz variety, 57. 5 and 7, 57. So remember, this is a full house, all 15 numbers in one of your blocks. Okay, key of the door. Most of us have been 21 before. 5 and 2, 52. All the threes, 33. Whack, one little duck, the number 2. Coming of age, 18, 1 8, coming of age. And did you know where the whole thing about bingo and all the little quirky phrases came from? It's definitely worth checking it out on the internet to find out, but it's all to do with a secret code and a secret language around London. And that's where it came from. So, well, which is very interesting. 7 and 8, 78. 8 and 7, 87. 6 and 4, 64. I do feel that we're going to get to that full house quite quickly tonight. 7, 0, 70. On its own, the number 7. So remember, this is your last chance to shout bingo. And somebody has, I don't know who. Oh, it's Lisa. So congratulations. So it could be Lisa, could be Theo, depends on who's typing, but congratulations to one of you. It was Theo. Oh, and Sarah as well, who's been using the phones. We've got 2 full house winners on the last game. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm really, really pleased about that. So, and I got to do all my quacking tonight, which, you know, I mean, I will obviously miss doing on every 3rd Wednesday of the month. So it just leaves me to say thank you for all your wonderful birthday wishes. Thank you even more so for coming along for many of you 3 Wednesdays over this lockdown period and supporting me. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. I do hope you've had fun. I need a big thank you to my tech team, who without this, I just wouldn't have managed at all, because I'd have been disappearing off every 5 minutes to pull out a plug or something, and I didn't need to. And just, I mean, I am absolutely blown away, as always, by the support that you all give me whenever I'm doing something completely mad. So the total this evening, after the 3 games of fundraising bingo, we have raised a phenomenal £565 for David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation, the projects they support, and that does include my slightly biased, amazing team at Game Rangers International in Zambia. Now, come on, don't give too much, you know, credit to these techies. Otherwise, I'm never going to live it down, am I? I might let them have one of my cupcakes. So thank you ever so much for absolutely everything, just by being there, communicating with me, putting up with me. And thank you so much. It's been a great birthday, actually. And I am going to finish that gin and tonic, but off camera, not on camera. So everybody, please stay safe. I look forward to seeing many of you in person really soon. I think that may have just gone up to £575, I think, from a little message that's just popped up, which is just phenomenal. You are all wonderful. See you all soon. Keep staying safe, doing all the good things that you're doing. Actually, I've got a bit of an update. Yeah, it is. It's £575. You are all amazing. Thank you. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Good night.